If we are to truly believe that all individuals are created equal and that civil rights and freedoms are now extended to all, it begs the question, why is affirmative action still necessary to ensure inclusion and equity in institutions and American society? I am Ronaldo McKenzie and welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal Realm podcast. This episode is entitled The Continued Relevance of Affirmative Action in Achieving True Equality and Inclusion. Again, the continued relevance of affirmative action in achieving true equality and inclusion. Now, on the question of why affirmative action is still necessary to ensure inclusion and equity in institutions in American society, this prompts us to reflect on whether we have truly progressed and achieved genuine equality and inclusion. While affirmative action was never intended to be a permanent solution, it served as a stepping stone toward fostering diversity and inclusion. However, there are those who misuse affirmative action to discredit the hard work and accomplishments of the few who have benefited from it, asserting that their success is solely attributed to preferential treatment. Turning our attention to leveling the playing field. The essence of affirmative action lies in its ability to provide access to the best minds from marginalized groups who may otherwise be disadvantaged. Affirmative action addresses the reality that privilege can buy high SAT scores and secure admissions into prestigious colleges, while vulnerable groups lack such advantages. Recent incidents involving celebrities and individuals with special interests manipulating the college admission system highlights the coordinated efforts between testing administrators, certain schools, and wealthy individuals. If the privileged few continue to exploit their advantages and cheat the system, thus leapfrogging ahead to less privileged individuals, it becomes clear that affirmative action remains a crucial tool. Now, let's delve deeper into this by turning our attention to persistent discrimination. De facto and de jure discriminatory practices persist in our society today, undermining equality and inclusion. Again, de facto and de jure discriminatory practices persist in our society today, undermining equality and inclusion. And when we talk about de facto and de jure is an attitude or a mentality that persists, that probably stems and a spillover from de jure, which is usually the rule of law, part of a law. The law to segregate and to discriminate has been abolished or by an act of parliament. So that is de jure, but we still find de facto factors, which is the mentality and practice of discriminating. Example, real estate appraisals that vary based on the property owner's race. Biased hiring practices in certain institutions that favor specific cultures, and disparities in how we police, prosecute, and distribute capital or lend money exemplify these ongoing forms of de facto discriminatory practices. The decision by the U.S. Supreme Court to terminate affirmative action was premature, as it failed to consider the laws that safeguard equity, equality, and diversity, which are fundamental tenets of the U.S. Constitution. Affirmative action aligns with the constitutional ideal of ensuring that all men are made free and promotes equality. Again, affirmative action aligns with the constitutional ideal of ensuring that all men are made free and promotes equality. Our nation, these United States of America, has not consistently upheld these principles. Our nation has not consistently upheld these principles, as some continue to impede equality and inclusion. Those who have endured years of discrimination are still grappling with the absence of generational wealth and opportunities required to compete and achieve the American dream. Let us now look at it from the perspective of a regressive political decision. The political decision to abolish affirmative action, which is what it really is, the political decision, a political decision to abolish affirmative action, disregards the progress made by individuals and their families who were minimally included in society through this program. It effectively erases years of advancement and undermines the potential for future inclusivity. Affirmative action, while imperfect, has been an instrumental force in creating opportunities for those who have historically been marginalized. In closing, affirmative action, although not intended as a permanent solution, plays a vital role in advancing true equality and inclusion. Its purpose is to rectify historical disparities and provide opportunities for marginalized groups to thrive. While progress has been made, the persistence of discrimination, privilege, and the unequal distribution of wealth and opportunities necessitates the continuation of affirmative action. To fully realize the American dream, we must recognize the ongoing significance of affirmative action and work towards a future where all individuals have equal access to success and prosperity. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Neoliberal Realm Podcast. I am Ronaldo McKenzie, and just so you know, you can subscribe for free on any platform, and we are available in 36 countries on any platform's streaming service. This is also available in the Neoliberal Journals and the Neoliberal Post at theneoliberal.com and ronaldocmckenzie.com. Now, you can subscribe for free here at the Neoliberal Round by going to anchor.fm/theneoliberal, and you can also subscribe to us by going to anchor.fm/theneoliberal/support. Thank you for being a participant and a supporter of the Neoliberal Realm Podcast. And please, we are part of the Neoliberal Corporation. We are serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular what was the monopoly. And if you haven't gotten a copy of Neoliberalism, please note that it is available at our bookstore here at ronaldocmckenzie.com and theneoliberal.com. What good?